Hey everyone, it's Mindy from the OG Sports Network. Hey, coming to you live today with some NBA picks. I'm sure you're all excited after this long break. Didn't it seem like it was just forever? It was pretty crazy, right? But here we go. We're going to go ahead and give you some today. But before we do that, make sure you guys get over to ogcappers.com. You can get our best of the best plays here every day from some of our expert handicappers. And they're definitely doing some great work, you guys. And then also, whenever you purchase a package, go ahead and use the promo code OG20. That saves you 20% on anything that you purchase. So if you're having a little bit of trouble right now, make sure you get over to the site, ogcappers.com. All right, but here's what you guys are here for. Some NBA plays for the day. We'll bring those in. Let's see how it goes, right? Add to stage. There we go. So basically what we do here is, if you're not familiar with my work, what we do is we go ahead and we track every single game, or we have tracked every single game in the NBA here thus far. So out of almost 700, we track those to see where we are hitting versus Vegas, right? That's kind of the name of the game. And so basically what we're doing here is giving you those outcomes where we see the best of the best plays coming from. So you're going to get either a side or total, and then you're going to get that confidence factor based off of where the odds sit and where the variants are and how those have hit versus Vegas thus far. So we put a lot of time and effort into this so you guys don't have to. So yes, we can also then go ahead and have a final score prediction on there as well. All right, well, let's get going. I'm sure you guys are excited for this here today. We're going to start off with the Magic versus the Cavs. We're going to go ahead and take the Magic. This one comes in 57% of the time. You can see I have this one as a 3-point victory. The Cavs have actually failed to cover the spread in 8 of their last 9 home games on the first leg of a back-to-back, which would be today, folks. There we go. So let's go ahead and take the Magic. Then we're going to go ahead and go with the Pistons versus the Pacers. Right now, this one here is also coming in at 57%. So they're kind of sitting in that, basically that same bucket, right? Where we have the variance, where we have the odds, all that kind of good stuff. But the Pacers, again, a 4-point game, have failed to cover the spread in each of its last 5 home games. All right, you guys, here we go. This is the text play of the day. This one here is our second highest confidence factor of the day. And we know that you guys are busy. You can't watch videos all the time. So you can go ahead and get 3 plays in your pocket every day. So on this one here, you get NBA, you'll get college basketball, and you'll get a play in the NHL. Our second highest rated on the board. First highest is saved for the VIP members for OG Cappers. So if you want this play, go ahead and text, right? 223-203-1821. Just text the word win, 223-203-1821. And you get this play that hits at 63% of the time. All right, next up is going to be the Nets versus the Raptors. The pick is in. It's going to be the Nets at 63% of the time. And I have to sneeze. That's, of course, how live goes. Like, I haven't, if I record it, I'm not going to, but this one I do. All right. But the Raptors have lost 15 of 16 versus divisional opponents. That's pretty awful. And the Nets cover the spread in each of their last 6 here versus the Raptors. So have this one rated here pretty close, but think the Nets can get on top, especially with the extra bucket. All right, here's our VIP play of the day. This one is the highest rated on the board between the Suns and the Mavericks. So if you want this play, you need to get over to ogcappers.com. You can use the promo code OG20 to save you 20%. Again, you get the 3 highest rated plays in NBA, in the NHL, and in college basketball for us here today. So if you want this pick, get over to ogcappers.com and purchase that 3-pack. All right, here we go. We're going to go here with the under. It's the Celtics versus the Bulls here. Total 226. Have this one coming in pretty close. But the under comes in at 55.3% of the time when we have this variance and these odds for this play. Each of the last 5 games between these two teams have gone under the total. And I think it's one of those too. Like, we're getting past now All-Star break, so you're going to see a lot more of these unders coming in. So be aware of that. Then we have the Rockets versus the Pelicans. Pelicans big favorites here at home, but we'll be on the Rockets +7. We get a little bit of leeway there. Confidence factor is 57%. Now, in this one, it's pretty interesting, right? The Pelicans have failed to cover the spread in their last 10 games. That just doesn't seem right, folks. But they're not. So I like teams that win. Let's take the Rockets. All right, here we go. Clippers versus OKC. A really nice matchup here. The home team has actually won 12 of the last 13 games when these two have faced each other head-to-head. The Thunder have also covered the spread at each of their last 5 home games versus the Clippers. And here's even more. There's also a trend on the favorite here winning the last 10 here as favorites. So we have a slight victory here today by the Thunder. So let's go ahead and take them on the money line, sitting at -125. Pretty decent variance there. 63% of the time this play will cover. All right, we got the Wizards versus the Nuggets coming in at 57%. You can see that 57% is coming in a little bit, comes in repetitiously here whenever we have these bigger spreads, of course. That's kind of how this is coming in because they're falling into like those same variance buckets here. But if you want to take a look at this one, I mean, the Wizards, I have them winning it outright. So if you want to say there might be some sort of upset alert, I don't know. I don't really believe it either. But this could be one that you watch out for, right? 57% of the time, this one comes in. And the Wizards, they just cover the spread. They've done it now in each of their last 7 games. All right, the Hornets versus the Jazz. Again, 57.1, so a little bit different bucket, but about the same variance. And again, having the Hornets winning outright versus this Jazz team that plays pretty decent at home. But the Jazz have failed to cover the spread in each of their last 4 games. So we'll be on the Charlotte Hornets in this one. All right, another good one. I'm excited for it. The Lakers versus the Warriors. Lakers have won each of their last 4 road games. Also covered the spread in 8 of their last 10 here against the Warriors. And who ever knows what the Warriors are going to do at home or on the road. I do have the Warriors, I guess a Steph Curry last minute 3 taking this one, 124, 125. And again, you guys, you can use these versus your team totals as well if you want to take a look at these numbers that our model has going on. But yeah, I like the Lakers in this one to cover. Okay. I'm like, do I not have any more slides? I don't. Of course, that's how it would be. Missing a slide, you guys. Failed. But anyway, hey, I like the Kings. I don't like the Kings. They have failed to cover the spread in 11 of their last 12 games. And now I even have to look it up to see, who they're playing because I don't even remember. The Spurs. I'm taking the Spurs. All right, you guys. But make sure you go ahead and get over to ogcappers.com. I usually do all my videos here pre-recorded. Again, having trouble with some of the graphics. It's just kind of some of the learning curve. We'll get better, folks. But we know that we have good picks over at OG Cappers. Make sure you get that. Also, like and subscribe. Click on the bell to get the latest notifications because you don't want to miss out when we go live here. You guys say good luck today. Appreciate your time. Have a good night. Bye-bye.